What's up, everybody? Welcome to Human Innovation Tarot. My name is Eddie with the Imagine Life Development Center. Here to do the mid-June love readings for my Capricorns out there. If you're new to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you click the like, share, and subscribe button for me. All the other information you need to know is in the description box below. So, my fellow Capricorns, I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to take a look at the current hurdles, obstacles, and challenges you're facing in your romantic life right now. We're going to take a look at the advice, what you need to do to overcome those challenges, and we're going to take a look at the outcome of what you can expect if you follow the advice. Okay, so let's just jump in and see what comes out for you. What is the major hurdle, obstacle, and challenges for my Capricorns? Okay, well, we have your energy coming out here, the devil. Why do you guys get picked on, right? Like, why do we have to be the devil? You know, who came up with that? Who said that? Why are we the devils? I don't know, but you guys are the devils, right? I'm gonna have to look and see why your energy is showing up here this way. I'll clarify everything. So it's hard to say right now, but whatever this is, you are showing up in this position. So something to do with yourself. You are your worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy in this case. Something tied to you, something attached to you. You know, it has something to do with you personally. Why is he? What's the advice here? It doesn't mean that there can't be another energy that's influencing you, because there almost always is. But at the end of the day, in this case, it's implying that you are kind of standing in your own way here. So the advice is the sun. Happiest energy in the deck, but it's also about illumination, revelation, and all things being made known because they're brought into the light. And the sun is the source of all life. Okay, this is also Leo, so you could be dealing with a Leo, doesn't have to be. All right, so what's the outcome here? So what I'm gathering so far is, well, besides the cards exploding everywhere, I got two. Let me grab, so we have a Queen of Swords is one of the ones that flew out. Let me grab the one that fell on the floor. I take that back. Two flew out. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, so you could be dealing with a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. This could also be about traditions, higher levels of commitment. Could have to do with counseling, therapy, mentorship. Could also have to do with conforming to the rules of society, conforming to traditions, conforming to what's expected of you. And this could also be about people who have a more traditional approach in life. That you have maybe like a religious background, or there's certain types of traditional rules and beliefs that you adhere by. And then you have the Two of Cups, which is about relationships here. Okay. And the Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So, you know, you could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in that regard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the major arcana and I'm going to put these other two cards back in the deck. And if they want to come out, I did want to acknowledge them though, because they came out. So something in the outcome has something to do with most likely and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So that's triple confirmation. This has big time, the outcome is telling me it's big time energy having to do with a serious commitment about marriage or a serious relationship of some sort here. Okay. It could be to an air sign, doesn't have to be, because this could be you. This Queen of Swords could be related to you. We don't know. So let me put these two cards back in the deck. And since everything flew everywhere, I'm just going to do a quick reshuffle. Whoop. All right. Just want to make sure that didn't mess everything up. All right. So let's clarify the challenge. Why is the devil here in the challenge and obstacles, please? Okay, we have the moon, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the moon is Cancer, Pisces energy. Doesn't mean that you're dealing with a Cancer or Pisces. I'm just putting it out there for those who like to hear it. So this is all about fears. There's a lot of fears. It's about uncertainty. It's about suppressed emotions. But in this case, there's a lot of fear here. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is the card of the student. It's about learning something. So this could be about you learning a lesson here. It could also be about starting a new job, fears about creating something, or the fears about security in terms of investing in something, right? At the bottom of the deck, really at the split, we have a Judgment. So this is about you having to make you feeling the weight of having to make a major judgment call. Of course, Judgment can also be about second chances, resurrecting things, all of that. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Okay, so something major in your life here. And if I look underneath the Tower, we have the Two of Wands, which is all about decisions and choices and options. The Six of Cups, something from your past. The Emperor, divine masculine, or an Aries, or you could be dealing with an Aries, potentially. And then we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Three of Cups and the Six of Swords. So this could be a major... so the Tower could be something shocking and unexpected too. It doesn't have to mean that something's blowing up and being destroyed. It could just mean something you didn't see coming comes out of nowhere, which the moon would confirm, because the moon is also about things that you don't see, things that are hidden. So this could basically be saying that you're gonna have to make a decision about if you want to invest in something from your past that unexpectedly shows up. Like somebody from your past sends you a message, they want to reconnect with you. And the Page of Pentacles is basically saying, yeah, but did you learn your lesson? You've dealt with this person before, since it's somebody from your past. Did you learn your lesson? Are you, do you really want to deal with this person again? You know what this person is going to bring to you. Do you really want to deal with it again or not, right? But just to be 1000% certain here, what I'm going to do, anytime that you get a Tower, it's usually a pretty good idea to clarify it. So I got the Tower here. I'm going to use this other deck, and I'm going to clarify the Tower just to be 100% sure. Okay. All right. Why is the Tower here? Let's see what this Tower is about really quick. Since this is the challenge. What is this Tower about? This is a totally different deck. It's a brand new deck, by the way, as well. So I've never used this deck. Not an official reading. Okay, give me one more and a bottom card. All right. Hangman and the Hermit. All right, I'm going to show you what we got. So we got the Hermit is at the bottom of the deck. We got the Hangman, Pisces energy at the split. Justice showing up here. So that's Libra energy. Leo energy twice. And the Knight of Swords. So lots of major arcana. So whatever this is, Capricorn, this is a big deal. Okay. With this many major arcanas, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 major arcanas clarifying this just one Tower. And up here we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4. So really we only have 2 cards on the entire table that are minor. This Knight of Swords and this Page of Pentacles. Everything else in your reading so far is a major arcana. So whatever's going on in your life, whatever this is attached to, it's huge. This is a life-changing, life-altering, major situation for your life. Okay, so whatever this is, whenever this reading is done, whatever this ends up being for you, you need to take this reading very seriously, because with this many majors on the table, this isn't like, just a tiny little whatever thing. This is a potentially life-altering situation that you're being confronted with, okay? So let's get back to this Tower. So you've got something that's coming in unexpected. That was correct. Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming in very quick. Something fast, unexpected, fast communication here. Strength. Leo energy. So this is either somebody who's worked up the courage to send this message. And if it's not that somebody's worked up the courage, this is you needing to have the courage to hold back. You need to show restraint. In other words, when you hear from this person, you may want to unleash the lion. You may want to tear into them. You may want to it may trigger you. It may piss you off, or you may even be tempted, because the lion and the devil are temptation energies. Okay. So when we separate the devil from you, in other words, being the archetype for a Capricorn, the devil is still the devil, which is all about temptation. The lion represents the primal instinct within us, right? And the part of us that responds to temptation is a primal instinct. So when this person comes in, you may be like, there may be some temptation here, like, ooh, maybe I want to go dabble in that. It's showing up, it's coming out of nowhere. And especially if you're in a vulnerable place, and if it catches you off guard, it might be tempting to want to go and dabble in it, right? So it's going to be one or the other. Either this person getting the strength to reach out to you, or you need to be careful. You need to be like this woman, and you need to hold the lion back. See, that lion wants to play with that little ball of fire here. And you're like, no, that's probably not a good idea. Let's not go, you put your hand on the oven, you're going to get burned. Let's not do that. Okay. So you need to have your wits about you. And lions and cats are very witty. They're very, very witty. And we have justice. Justice is karma. So karma is being served here. Truth, justice, fairness, and balance. So this is one of two things. This is either somebody wanting to come in, and this is part of a lesson, a karmic lesson that is being presented to you. In other words, do you want to learn another karmic lesson? Or maybe this is karma being served to them, because if this person's not meant to be in your life, maybe you need to reject them. And so therefore, that's you saying, hey, you know what? I'm not going down that path again. And you need to cut that person off, right? But whatever it is, it's here. Justice is here to be served about something that's happened to you or with you between this person. Now, here's the kicker. This is also potentially about you having to decide what's best for you, because we have that Two of Wands underneath this tower, which is a decision. You may have to decide between two people. You may have to decide which person is the right person for you. Justice, because justice is holding the scales. One path is going to lead you down one road. The other path is going to lead you down an entirely different road. And that would make sense, right? If you think about it, all these major arcana, what I've been saying, this is a life-altering decision. Well, if you have the choice between two people, and you're like, well, I'm going to choose the temptation person. It's all fun, it's passionate, it's obsessive, and it's like, I want the temptation. Well, that's going to lead you down a certain path in your life, right? What path is that going to lead you down? Or am I going to choose a different path? Am I going to choose somebody that treats me fairly, that respects me, may not have all that intensity, may not have that attraction and that lure and that lust and all that kind of stuff, but is it going to lead you down the path of fairness and balance and truth? So really, so what the Hanged Man is here to tell you is you need to think this through. Hanged Man is about gaining a new perspective, right? It's like you need to not make an impulsive decision here. Now is not the time for an impulsive decision. And again, this could be with a lot of, I don't know. These two people could be, you have double Leo, you have double Pisces and Cancer here with the moon, double Pisces, double Cancer. You have Libra. You technically have Aries, Scorpio, Aries twice with the Tower, and you had the Emperor a second ago. And then you have Virgo, and then you have Taurus. So we have all these major energies. You could be dealing with any one of any of those signs, okay? And it's up to you. You're going to have to know who was the rotten egg and who was the good egg, right? And so you need to think about this. You really need to think about this. And that's what the Hermit is here to say. The Hermit is all about introspection, soul searching. You need to really sit down and get connected to yourself and go, okay, who in my life do I need to move forward with before I make a decision about where I'm going to go? Because the decision that you make here will determine the outcome, which is this relationship, this marriage, or this higher level of commitment that you're desiring here. And so all of this down here makes sense. So the Sun, which is the advice, is what we're seeing down here, is this Tower. And again, the Tower in this case for you, in which this is very rare that this happens, but for you, this Tower is it's presenting two different things. It's presenting two modes of disruption. One side is destruction. You choose the wrong person, that you get the scary tower, the one that blows up your life. You choose the right path, then you get the unexpected outcome. You get the shocking, unexpected outcome of, oh my gosh, I didn't know that this person over here was going to make me this happy. I didn't know that this person over here was actually going to be the person that I was going to end up marrying or in a long-term committed relationship with. I didn't know that. So this Tower, it's the analogy I have is those movies where you have the bomb and the person has to go in and there's 30 seconds left, 20 seconds left, 10 seconds left, whatever. And you have two cords. You got the black and you got the blue. You got to choose which cord you're going to cut. You cut the wrong cord, the bomb's going to blow up. That's where you're at. You have to choose which cord am I going to cut that's going to disarm this bomb. And the cord that you cut is the person that you cut loose. It's it's like saying, I don't want that, right? So you're being faced here with an option and a choice. And going back here to the challenge with this Page of Pentacles, again, because the page is a card of a student. It's somebody who's learning. And so what is being implied here is that you have the knowledge to know. Otherwise, the Sun wouldn't be in the advice column. The Sun is saying you have the knowledge. You're illuminated to the truth. You have access to the what's really true and what's really real. The question is, what are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to the truth, which is tied to justice? Or are you going to listen to the devil, which is tied to temptation? Angel is on one shoulder, which is the justice card, which is truth. The devil is on the other side of your shoulder whispering, yeah, but wouldn't it be so much more fun to have this, to do that? And justice is over here saying, do you know what will happen if you choose the devil? You can have long-term pain for temporary pleasure, or you can have long-term fulfillment by taking your time and doing things right, by being patient, right? That's what you're being faced with here. So I wanted to just clarify that Tower because I wanted to know what to expect with that. Okay, so that's, and that really, that Tower energy, everything that I just said really ties into the advice with the Sun card here. So I kind of split off, I kind of split off your reading, and I would have done that for anyone else, any other signs that would have had a Tower in the same way. So I wasn't just doing that just because I'm picking on you guys for like favorites or something. Why is the Sun here? I'm going to pull two cards just to keep the reading consistent for the Sun. The Nine of Pentacles. I'm not going to harp on this for a long time though, because the advice was everything that I just said with that Tower card. But so just consider this like a tiny little extra here. And I just want to see if I'm on point with what I'm saying. I want to see if the cards want to back me up. with what I was saying. Okay. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is all about you really knowing what it is that you want. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's confident, they're independent. The Nine of Pentacles is about you acquiring a sense of stability, a sense of security. It's about you not having to worry about anything. It's about you realizing that you're okay. You don't need any drama. You don't need toxicity. You don't need anything. Happiness is found within yourself. The Sun, the advice is, hey, don't lower the standard of who you are and who you've become just because something tempting comes into your life here. And the Queen of Wands, which is also potentially a Leo. So, this could be somebody in your life who you trust, who speaks wisdom to you. So there's two energies attached to this. So this Queen of Wands could be a Leo or somebody around you who's trying to remind you, they're there to speak life into you, and they're trying to give you advice and say, hey, somebody that you trust that's like, hey, no, like, remember your value, remember your self-worth, remember your strength, remember your independence. You don't have to go back to the past, focus on what you want, right? Now, on the other side of the energy, this is, again, you, or really your higher self, God, source, universe, whatever you believe in, is here in the advice to remind you of your confidence, because the Queen of Wands is magnetic. She's beautiful. She's confident, right? She's a go-getter. And so the advice is here. What I'm feeling is like, either way, whether it's somebody outside of you trying to remind you of your own worth and your own value, or you needing to remind yourself of your worth and your value, that's the advice here. The advice is you need to not lose sight of who you are, who you've become, the work that you've done within yourself, and going back to something toxic from your past is going to set you back. But the reason this advice is coming to you right now is because there's obviously a part of you that doesn't believe that. So you're needing to be reminded. Because if I have to remind you, and again, we're all humans, we all forget sometimes. We all need to be reassured and re-inspired and have people around us help us when we feel down in the dumps or low confidence. We all have our moments. We all have bad days, right? Myself included. But that's what this is here. The advice is, hey, don't forget who you are and don't go lower the standard going back to garbage, right? Like there's a term, right? The only reason that flies eat shit is because they've never tasted honey, right? And I believe that that's true. Well, be a bumblebee, be a sweet little honeybee that knows what honey is. Don't be a fly. You've transformed. There's no reason to take shit, right? You're not a fly. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So now we have a divine match for you, right? Now this could be you, this could be your energy, but I feel like this is a divine match for you. There's somebody out there, somebody better suited for you than whatever the toxic thing is that's in your past. Because the Queen of Pentacles is the divine counterpart for the King of Pentacles, which is Earth energy. King and Queen of Pentacles are both Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And we've seen twice in this reading, actually this reading, we've seen all three. We have Taurus up here, we had the Virgo a second ago, and we have your energy, Capricorn, here. So there is a divine counterpart for you, Capricorn, that, again, if you've listened to the advice, which includes everything that I said down here, this is just the add-on. So if you had listened to the advice, you don't make the wrong decision, you don't fall into temptation, you hold fast, you stay in your confidence, don't fall into temptation, then you have this this beautiful aligned opportunity with somebody that's right for you coming in. Okay. So why is the Hierophant here in the outcome? There's the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy again. So again, this could be another Earth sign that you're dealing with. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. You can't make this shit up. The bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Makes perfect sense. All right, so Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This is somebody faithful. This is somebody consistent. This is somebody you can set your clock to, right? This person would never screw you over. They would never play games with you. Their yes is yes. Their no is no. This person knows what they want. This person is willing to work hard and patiently to get it. This person is going to put the work and effort in to do whatever it takes to build a long-lasting commitment with you. And once you're in the commitment with them, they're going to continue to be consistent, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the most consistent energy in that regard. And then this is the person you've been waiting for. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate, serendipity, good fortune, good luck. This is things turning out in your favor but in a divine type of way. The only reason that you would not acquire this, the only reason that you would miss out on this beautiful opportunity is because you don't do this. You're not listening to your intuition and you're not trusting yourself. That's what the High Priestess is all about. You need to trust your higher source, your higher power. You need to listen to your intuition when you make this decision. You make the wrong decision because you were listening to lust, temptation, or the devil on your shoulder, and you go to the wrong person, then yeah, you could miss out on this for sure. If you don't ignore the red flags, learn from the past mistakes, listen to your intuition, trust your higher source, trust the signs, synchronicities, however those signs come to you, or just how it feels within yourself, within your body, and you choose this path, then you have this beautiful long-term relationship coming in for you. And I can't make this up because underneath the High Priestess is the Two of Cups. There it is again, double confirmation. So the relationship that you're looking for, the future soulmate, love that you're looking for is on the other side of you trusting your intuition and making the right choice here, okay? So I hope that makes sense, my fellow Capricorns. If you haven't already, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things. And stay tuned for more readings. And I will see you soon. As always, my friends, love and light.